Hello, welcome back to my corner, guys. I have had one heck of a brain blast about this song. A whole bunch of different musical principles clicked into place for me, and I think they're really interesting, so I'm going to explain them here. Welcome to day 3 of recording Though Poppies Grow. If you sit all the way through this, I promise I'll play you a new sample of the song, hot off the mixer. First, I want to preface that I am entirely self-taught. No, a class didn't teach me how to edit videos or crash out over recording. That's all natural, baby. So my methods are sloppy, experimental, and untested. I learn by consuming the art that I eventually hope to create. When I feel stuck, my first offense is my Spotify recently played. I was listening to a lot of Lord Huron while I was writing this song. I wanted to recreate the feeling of Meet Me in the Woods. If I weren't deathly afraid of copyright, I would play you a sample. So when I decided the tone was off, that is where I went. But if I lean any more Lord Huron with this, I feel like I'm gonna lose something from the song. However, I've been listening to a lot of Paramore recently. I love alt-rock bands like Paramore because of the hype and connection I feel in my bones while I'm listening to a song, and that's probably why 2 nights ago, I had an epiphany. That is what my song is missing. Drive. My issues with the song were that I felt like it dragged, I felt like it didn't have enough hype in it, and the chorus felt muddy. I upped the tempo, upped the key, and kept adding instrument layers. But when your song isn't feeling hype enough, sometimes the issue isn't tempo. It's a different element of drive. Drive is like the momentum of a song, the way it seems to push you forward while you're listening to it. A lot of things can contribute to drive. Syllables per second, strumming patterns, and sometimes tempo. But a huge factor is percussion. A good example would be Misery Business by Paramore. Okay, more drums. I can add that to the list, but it's also feeling muddy or crowded, and I'm afraid that if I add more percussion, it'll only make it worse. There's no clear direction. A little too much is happening at once, and not in a cool mosh pit type of way. While a number of instruments can contribute to this, another factor is the complexity of the parts. A good example of this would honestly be any song by 80s. The producers behind songs like Adrenaline and N01 are just experimenting with how much spice they can add to a song without you having an epileptic seizure. You have to be very good at layering if you're going to do anything in this vein of EDM, K-pop, or hyperpop. You can have a lot going on, but it has to be cohesive. All this to say, I realized what I really want from this song. I want the feelings from Meet Me in the Woods and Still Into You to have a baby and call it Though Poppies Grow. So we're gonna try more cool things vocally, more percussion, and a simpler bass. And I hope you end up liking it because you've been listening to a sample of it this entire time. I've been hoping, but I'll never